Oh, gonna be popping wheelies. We're back in the shop and we're moving ahead with the project. So, one thing no one really mentions whenever you do blower swaps is you gotta change the spark plugs. They usually say to run a step colder, and that's what we're doing. So, let's show you what's up. So, usually whenever you're doing a power adder, it's recommended you change the spark plugs to a step colder and then gap them to whatever you want to gap them to. So we got this side started because obviously this side's pretty easy to get to and do. It's a pretty easy job to do the spark plugs in these motors. So after we do that side, we gotta get to this side and remove everything. So the clips can be kind of a pain to get out. The red thing usually pushes down whenever it clips in, and then you gotta push this down and pull them out. But the spark plugs we're going with are just some Ford racing ones, Ford motorcraft. One step colder. They pretty much came gapped to close to what I was gonna run at 30 thousandths, but I think I'm gonna run like 28 thousandths maybe. But these are the spark plugs. If you could see that or not. One step colder. And we'll just put them down in here. And then we'll get to tightening that in a minute. Basically, just use your extension, 5/8. You want to keep the coil packs kind of where you had them. It might not really matter, but I like to keep them where they were at in each cylinder. So all the spark plugs are gapped. You gotta love the Fox body tool tray. So whatever tool you use, this is what I have that I'm using right now. You kind of want to gap it, and you have some resistance when you're moving the gauges in and out. So for our Predator blower swap, these are the spark plugs we're going with, and it's a good idea to do them whenever adding a power adder, supercharger, or turbo. There's a couple different brands, Brisks, NGKs. I just went with this just for the hell of it, to keep it simple. And they say these are the spark plugs that are in Cobra jets, so they're making some good power. It's probably about what this is going to make, 650, 700 maybe. Might be pushing it on a Gen 1. But these are the spark plugs we're going with for the Gen 1 Coyote with the Predator blower on it. We got a little bit more ahead on some stuff. We got the one heater tube hose rerouted how I think I'm gonna like it. We almost got the fuel setup going. I'm gonna have to make another bracket, but I think I'm gonna have it go in like this, and we're gonna have it sit down here. Regulator is gonna be down there. So we still got a long ways to go. I want to do a little short video of what spark plugs that I'm going with and show a little bit of what it takes to do it. Not necessarily showing you how to do it. Maybe explaining a couple steps. You know, coil pack's got that 8mm bolt, which are sitting up there. But yeah, factory coil packs are usually the best to go with. Ford Racing one-step coolter spark plugs. We're gapping them at 28 thousandths for right now. If we need to change it smaller or whatever, we can do that after we get it up and running. So yeah, we got a ways to go, and we're taking you along the steps that we're taking to do it, showing you a little bit of what I'm doing and what we're getting into. So if you like that, keep hitting them like, share, and subscribe buttons. Keep tuning in, and I'll catch all y'all in the next video. Peace.